Hola a todos, mi nombre es Ana Tejada. Um, yo soy su profesora de español. And here's my introductory video. Let's see. I'm going to try to explain everything that is going to happen during the class, a little overview. And then you will notice that there are a set of videos everywhere trying to explain step by step, but if they're not clear, if you have more questions, please do not hesitate to call me or text me. Well, just email me or call my office phone. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. We're gonna start here where it says start here, right? Here we have our fall schedule and our syllabi. Let's start with the schedule. As you can tell, the schedule by colors, as I have it, it has 5 chapters. The last color is just to show the finals week in a different color. These purple areas are your fall break and your Thanksgiving break. As you can tell, each chapter takes about 3 weeks. So you have 3 weeks to learn the vocabulary, 4 grammar points, do all your activities, and at the end of every chapter we're going to have a chapter exam and a creative book. Those are going to be our main activities per chapter. Okay, so let's continue to our syllabus. Oh no, before we continue, here's our cultural presentation, which is going to be, the way I set up the class is like we'll be done with exams by that week. However, our finals week will be your cultural presentations, which had to be presentations that are really culturally relevant to the Latino Hispanic culture, or that include Spain or Guinea Equatorial, which is the only country in Africa that speaks Spanish. Having said that, you can include topics such as the whole country, or you can present a region that is really important, or talk about food, talk about music, talk about dance, talk about how to celebrate. I had in the past student presenting on the difference between how they celebrate weddings from here in the US and how they celebrate it in Central America. I had students presenting on the different aspects of the culture. You don't have to go that broad on a whole country or a whole major thing. That would take a lot. You can go to Christmas dishes. Do they celebrate Thanksgiving, or how is that for them? A very popular one is quinceañeras, but even though you might all want to present on quinceañeras, you have to select your topic and submit it to me, and it's a first comes first serve kind of thing, and you'll get approved according to who submits this first. However, you won't have to worry about this until the end of the semester. Like I said, is in finals week. So I have a tab where you submit your topic. If it's approved, it will be there with your name, and then you get to present it online. And that will be that for that. And let's go to the syllabus, which I have right here, prepare. Our book is gonna be it says the 4th edition, but it's the 5th edition. 5th edition. I should make a note there when you enter into your syllabus. It's the 5th edition of the Vistas book. You have the Supersite access key, which is really important because you have your homework, you have your quizzes, which are going to be graded as homework, but they're called quizzes there. And you also have your exams there. So it's very, very important that you get this. Some of you might get the book as a news book, so I suggest that if you do this, go into the Supersite webpage, and you'll be able to access or to buy just the code for the class. Let me know if you have issues finding this. because they offer different options to buy the book with more access, or the book and the code, or just the code. So that will be the way to find it. If you buy a brand new, the code should be inside of the book, and that will give you access to the class. Okay, so how the grade is divided here. We have 50% over here on class assignments. So if you have late assignments, the superside would take points off your grade. Okay, so be careful with that. We also have 60% on exams. Like I said, it's going to be a chapter exam, and the best way to pass it is through practicing and doing all the activities on time. They usually are similar most of the times to what the exam is, so you already have an idea of what is it that is expected from you. Classroom participation. Even though we're not in a face-to-face environment, we're gonna have activities where you and your classmates, you're gonna be divided in groups, and your feedback is required, and it's very important for your grade and your classmates' grade. So be on time, get the feedback your classmates expect, publish your assignment. That will get it interviews. I'm not sure how I'm gonna grade this yet, but they're usually at the end of the chapter, and it requires you to interact with your classmates again. And cultural presentations, we already talked about this. This will be done at the end of the semester. So this is the rest of the syllabus. Like I said, you can access to it, and remember it's the 5th edition, not the 4th. Okay, going back to our class here on Blackboard, which is our main portal. Here it's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna have tabs for each chapter, and here we have chapter 7. Here you get the schedule, or when stuff are due. So the only one you don't have there due is vocab, which will be Wednesday. And you have here vocab capítulo 7 due miércoles. And grammar point 1 will be due Monday. And then you have the due dates. Well, this one says jueves, but should be miércoles, and so on. So you're gonna have, for each thing, you're gonna have files. So let's look. For vocab, you have a video that it's related to our chapter. We have Mi Rutina Diaria. You're gonna watch this video, and then you have a few multiple choice questions that I have. So you can have both things open, and you can watch the video as many times you need it to look for your answers. You're gonna download your assignment. Okay, and then here, here it is, you get, if it opens here, you get your assignment, and then you're gonna get the answers. If you have it on a Word document, you just browse my computer and upload it, or you can just type here your answers, and that will take you to your grade. Remember, you just have to watch the video and look for the answers. You can listen to it as many times as you need. That's for the vocab. Please remember on your own to review the vocabulary part that you have in your chapter. You're gonna have to study them because you're gonna use them throughout the chapter, and you also are gonna have to work with this. So let's look at, like I said, you have 4 grammar points. Let's look at one of them. Basically, the amount of, it's gonna look like a lot, but the activities are so short that they're gonna be super fast. I'm also gonna require a lot of input from you. As you can tell, it says BB means Blackboard discussion boards. What you're gonna write each Sunday is what you have struggled with, what it's been difficult, or if it hasn't been difficult, if it's actually been something not too hard to understand. you're also going to be sharing here if you look at other websites, and I hope you do. Don't get me wrong, I am really looking forward to see what other websites you use to help you understand these topics, because grammar, it's not too easy, and sometimes we all need a different input from somewhere else. So I'm going to be looking forward to see what other web pages you use, and your other classmates might be struggling with the same thing, so you might have a web page that could be wonderful for them. I always encourage students to also look at Kia, because they have games and it helps you give you extra practice if you need them, and they're games. Okay, so let's get to the chase. Cut to the chase. Oh gosh. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But here it is. So you have a worksheet. I recommend the first thing you do is you download the worksheet or print the worksheet. It's not really a worksheet, it's more like an explanation of the chapter, and then sometimes I have space for activities. It will be up to you. I totally recommend you do it because it will teach you how to really work with these grammar points. I made a video of my own based on the worksheet. That's why I want you to have it, so you can go compare notes and have a space to take notes. You'll watch the video. After you do that, I'm going to give you a list of around 5 verbs that you're going to have to conjugate using conjuguemos.com. But I want you to use the same program I'm using right now. It's called Screencast-O-Matic, and it will allow you to show me how you work when you do this conjugation. So more or less I know what's going on. You're gonna have to post on Blackboard again 3 sentences where you use, in this case, reflexive verbs, and you're gonna be divided in groups of 3. So what is expected from you is that each of you post 3 sentences, and then the other 2 are gonna give them feedback on whether they have made mistakes or they did great. The whole idea is to interact and bring some feedback from each other. And then we have the Vistas quiz that, like I said, it says quiz, but it's gonna be graded as homework. And this is what you're gonna be doing per grammar point. Also, I want you to tell me on that Blackboard Sunday discussion if it's too much. It's the first time I'm teaching this class, so I want to hear whether this is too much homework or it's gonna be something that you can handle. So remember, you have to do your super sci homework. You have the chapter exam, and then your creative book. So look for more videos on explanations that I'll be posting on how to get all this done. I hope I didn't overwhelm you. Probably I did, but you'll notice that it's not as much, and if it is, please just let me know as the semester goes. Do not fall behind. Before you feel like you're gonna be falling behind, just email me right away and we can work something. Okay? Well, I hope you have a great day and look forward to meet you guys. Bye. Adios.